Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Happy Friday. Hope you are doing great as we wrap up the week here. I'm finally kind of getting caught up here on the channel. I've got a video ready to go for tomorrow that I'm excited about. A tier list talking about all the different areas of the game and the state they are in now compared to kind of when they came out and ranking them all. So finally kind of getting back in the groove and ready to get the daily content, the champion guides, the daily wrap-ups, the opinion pieces, the reactions, and everything fun that we do here on the channel with all sorts of different content. But in this one, I want to give you an avenue to prepare efficiently as we head into the weekend and early into next week, because we're going to have things like CBC going on, and also we have got the Summon Rush happening right now, coinciding with the 10X. I'll give you my thoughts on the 10X and how to manage everything here with the Fusion going on as we head into the weekend. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, we did get an announcement coming out just a little bit ago. I think a couple hours ago, this went out on Discord, and they're clarifying some things like the Hero's Path and the Hydra Advanced Quest that everybody was raging about and stuff. So I thought it'd be fun to go over that really quick here as well. So we've got Hero's Path is a new type of event that combines different activities in one event and allows you to press for a particular route or routes, each promising different rewards for achieving different milestones. After update 5.60, you may have seen Heroes Path event occasionally popping up in the events tab, but when the specified time comes or you simply reload the game, the evasive Hero Path event is gone. No worries, we are going to fix the visual bug in one of the upcoming major updates, so that won't confuse you with false alarms. As to the actual true Hero Path events, the first one is scheduled for later in June. We're currently in the middle of June, so expect that within the next week or two. If you experience unusually long loading of tournaments or event screens, please make sure you've updated your game to the latest version, as we've delivered a hotfix specifically designed to optimize the loading processes of these different tabs. So Arena Tier Demotion, since update 5.60, any player who wants to secure their position on Tag Team Arena in any tier higher than Bronze 1 has to engage in at least 10 offensive battles per week. We've covered that here on the channel a few times. But what happens to relatively strong accounts demoted to the lowest tier because of low activity? Will they continue to wreak havoc in Bronze 1 with their disproportionately strong defense teams? Well, only for a while, as they will disappear from the list of opponents after a certain period of time. I wish they would clarify that, unless they start. So unfortunately, they're not clarifying this. They're giving us a little bit of information. Like, I don't like it when people do this, like, certain period of time. I mean, is that a week? Is that 3 months? Like, that changes things a lot based on how that goes. But anyway, addressing some of the concerns that as people get demoted in Tag Team Arena, are you going to be a new player facing somebody who has spent $100,000 and they've got all these +4 siffies and stuff in Tag Team Arena? So at least they're confirming they will be removing those accounts based on activity, but we don't need the exact timetable. Then, by the way, a short reminder that there is a similar algorithm in Classic Arena. To avoid tier demotion, a player has to initiate at least 20 battles per week. So 20 in your Classic 1v1 arena and 10 a week in your Tag Team Arena if you don't want to be demoted because of inactivity. And then the new advanced quest, yes, that one with the Hydra. The Reddit rage meter was at about a 7 or an 8 about this quest. So people are not happy about the advanced quest here for the Hydra. Many thanks to those who shared their opinion with us regarding the new advanced quest. The purpose of this quest was to encourage players to tackle Hydra, which became a bit easier after the recently introduced changes, namely the nerf of the beast and the key free possibility to restart the counter. Please keep in mind that this quest belongs to the batch of clan boss quests. So on any given day, the same might assign with a player tasked to fight the Hydra or one of the challenges against the Demon Lord. The game won't ask you to attack the Hydra if you don't have any Hydra keys left. I know that was kind of a concern for some people. So it doesn't sound like it's going to be as bad as people thought it might be. And hopefully the Hydra advanced quest will end up working out as long as they implement that properly. And we do have CBC coming up, so I know a lot of you are usually curious about this and asking in my comment section and stuff. But clan versus clan, the upcoming tournament is going to feature personal rewards. So the fighting might be a bit fierce. Get ready. And that is all for the announcement they had right here with this one. And before we get too deep here in the video, and I forget, I want to clarify a mistake I made on one of my last wrap-up videos. I was talking about making sure you grind spirit potions for the fusion going on, which is still relevant. You're going to want to make sure you get in and replenish once you've spent and stuff coming up here on Monday in the Spirit Keep. And I told everybody that it was going to be opening in 6 hours because I saw this clock and my brain kind of thought it was a countdown. But no, that's how long the dungeon is actually open. So I apologize for kind of mixing that up, talking off the top of my head, and being an idiot. But yeah, the point is you want to make sure you're staying stocked up and replenishing those spirit potions, because this fusion that's going on right now is chock full of nothing but spirit potions, from the bottom to the epics to the legendary. And we're going to dive into the 10X here in just a second, but they did sneak in this guaranteed Candraphon event. Like, maybe I'm missing it, but in my access in the content creator program, I don't see them telling me about this, or telling us about this, sorry. I see them talking about the 10X and kind of giving us a heads up on that. Yeah, and I'm kind of scrolling through. I see them talking about super raids and dungeons, and a 2X, but that's already like over a week ago. So yeah, I don't see them telling us about this Candraphon guarantee. I guess they just kind of snuck it in as a way to incentivize pulling during the fusion, unless they announced it a way long time ago or something and I missed it, which I guess is possible or something. But yeah, anyway, a pretty good guaranteed event going on, because Candraphon is definitely an amazing champion. If I did not have Candraphon, honestly, I would probably go for him on this event, because he is a great nuker to have. You've got like your Trunda as your Magic Affinity nuker, and Candraphon is a great counter to that. He is a Force Affinity nuker, and if you're lucky enough to have one of those amazing Veil champions like Duchess or something, he is absolutely ridiculous and can crank out tons of damage. And I do actually have a +1 Candraphon, and I use him a lot. I use him in tag team and classic. You know, I am one of those people that's lucky enough to have a Duchess. So, gosh, honestly, I'm gonna have to think about it, but I may go for a +2. I'm on the fence. I'm like 50-50. You can let me know what you think down in the comments. Would you, if you were me, would you go for the +2 Candraphon, even if you already have him, and do the guaranteed event here? It is guaranteed value to make a champion better that I use a lot. So but it's not acquiring a new champion. So yeah, I might, and I'm a little bit torn as of right now. But anyway, Candraphon is a pretty solid guaranteed champion event. And if you don't have him, I could see it making a lot of sense, especially if you don't have him to go for the event. But then we have also got a 10X going on this weekend, where we have got Tumeja, the Void Legendary, and then the non-Voids are Fushan, Astalon, Biggin, with epics that are really, really solid, actually. They've been doing a good job picking epics for these events, which is always good, because if you're familiar with my channel, I like to use these 10X events as an epic chasing opportunity. It's a lot more realistic than chasing legendaries, and can be a really good source of progression for some of those accounts out there. If you see those ridiculous epics like Seer and Maneater and stuff that you really need on your account, the 10X events can be a good time for that. I don't know that they have a game-changing epic like Seer in here, but they do have really good ones. Husk is amazing for the Hydra. Is this Armina, I believe? Yeah, Armina is a pretty solid champion. Probably third or fourth on this list, but still solid. Magnar, one of the best HP nukers in the game. He's awesome. And Miscreated Monster is a great progression champion. He's not as good as he was like a year or two ago, but he's still obviously a very solid epic. Do I think you should be YOLOing a bunch of shards during this? I mean, probably not. You know, it depends on your fusion situation and if you need to pull during the summon rush or not. But for this 10X, I would probably recommend holding off for a 2X event. But I do totally understand someone making a case for going for the guaranteed Candraphon. And if you're curious about the rotation of the shards, our next 2X event is going to be Sacreds, and that will be next weekend, about exactly a week from now. Should be, what is it, Friday? I'm looking over here on my other monitor. Friday, June 24th is when we will get the next 2X event, and it should be Sacred Shards if they go by the normal Ancient, Sacred, Void rotation that we're used to seeing. And that also means that next week on Tuesday, we'll be getting a CVC match on my birthday, which is Tuesday, June 21st. So I know you've already got your presents in the mail for me, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. CVC will be launching on Tuesday, and like they said in the announcement that we covered earlier in the video, it is going to be the kind of personal rewards version of a CVC starting here in just a few days. And how old will I be turning, you ask? Well, my go-to answer is I'm turning 27. That's what I've been going with for about 8 or 9 years now. So we're gonna stick with that. And obviously, we got to pull up the Fusion event calendar before we go over the in-game stuff. So right now, we are right here on Friday, June 17th. So you can see the Summon Rush going on this weekend, coinciding with the Candraphon and 10X events. Make sure you're focusing on your Classic Arena Takedown and spending those tokens. The Summon Rush right here is going to give you a rare or an epic, depending on how many points you're willing to get. And then you're going to be wanting to make sure you're upgrading artifacts. Take advantage of that and get the rare champion needed, and then also the Fire Night tournament coinciding with Dungeon Divers that will be ending pretty soon here. And you can see that in game right here under the tournaments tab with the Fire Night tournament, making sure you're getting to 2250, perfectly normal and expected there. And then the Classic Arena Takedown, make sure you're spending those tokens and getting to the 390 points necessary to wrap up that. And then under the events tab, this is the artifact enhancement event that you're going to want to make sure you are upgrading enough artifacts to get to 5300. And then the big summon rush going on right now, which unfortunately is 2150, so you would need more than 4 sacreds just to get the rare, and you need to get all the way up to almost 5,000 points to get the epic champion, which is a pretty hefty amount if you want to get the epic. I think it's like 250 ancients or just under 250 ancients to get that. I might as well just here, let me get the calculator out. So you're gonna need 4930 divided by 20. Yeah, so you need like 247 ancient shards to make that happen. 4925 divided by 120. You need 41 or so, 42 void shards. And then for sacreds, that one's pretty easy. You would just need the 5,000 points from sacreds divided by 500 would be 10 sacreds. So yeah, definitely expensive to get after that epic champion. But if you're going hard for Candraphon, you may be kind of close anyway. But you're gonna have to monitor your rare champion situation and kind of see if you have enough to keep pace on the Helicath Fusion. And the Dungeon Divers is self-explanatory. It coincides with the Fire Knight grinding and all that you're doing. As long as you did the Ice Golem and the Fire Knight both, you should be kind of sitting all right in terms of getting that 3750. The main focus is managing your account with that Summon Rush and seeing how you're doing in relation to keeping pace there. And since we have CVC coming up soon, you're going to want to make sure that you can see here I'm 8 out of 10. So make sure you're getting your 10 fights in the tag team arena. It can be a good source of points during CVC, so make sure you're not falling out of your tag team arena tier. And then we get pop into the shop, and you know, I've gotten good enough over the last 4 years to be able to kind of eyeball some of the stuff, but let's see if there's anything worth actually plugging in and seeing if I can give a recommend to or not. So first of all, Sacred Shards. No, these are not going to be, I mean, 2 Sacred Shards for $50. Like Sacred Shard offers are just usually pretty bad in my opinion. String Pack, 5, 7, 10. Yeah, no, not going to be a great, the monthly pack is okay. You know, if you're a spender on raid, the monthly pack can make sense. It's like a 2.5 typically. The event advantage is all right for early game players, but nothing amazing. Divine Life, no, and the Mega Savings Pack with a Barrel and a Feast. Again, for a high spender, that's a new player maybe, but after that, like mid game or end game or anybody on like a you know, a budget where they want to spend only for great packs, that would be a no as well. So alrighty, boom, that'll get things wrapped up for the end of the week here, and I would get that video talking about the state of the game and stuff out tomorrow, and finally getting caught up after being sick for a little bit, and should be rolling with streams more often and more champion guides and daily content and tier lists and collabs and get things really rolling here. Been busy trying to do that Diablo grind as well. I'm gonna try to stream that sometimes at night over on the Diablo Immortal channel. That's linked down below if you play that game as well. But otherwise, we're gonna keep up with the raid grind over here, and we're getting back at it. So have a great rest of your Friday, and thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Peace.